Hey YouTube, Mr. Bilek here with a few useful study habits that you can use to get ready for your next test. So let's check out my 5 useful study habits. So the first tip we're going to talk about is what you can do when you're inside the class. When you're in a lesson, make sure that you're not just writing down everything the teacher says. Make sure that you're actually listening to what the teacher's talking about. That way, when you get it on a quiz, it will look familiar to you and not like a bunch of gibberish. The second tip I have for you is to make a study guide. Use your notes and information to put together your own personal study guide. I suggest getting a page of notebook, maybe doing some Cornell notes, or something I like to do, flash cards. So, put a study guide with all the information and then review that study guide as you go. So the next tip that I have for you is to make sure to study a little bit at a time. For example, if I could have that math book, thanks Gorilla, you'll know that this is a big book. But if you study a little section, each small part at a time, over a period of multiple days, then instead of having to do the whole book in one night, you're maybe learning one lesson on a Monday, one small lesson on a Tuesday. By the time that test comes on Friday, you'll know everything to do. The next tip I have for you is to practice this content. Make sure that you know it by teaching it to other people. Find a dog, a family member, or even a couple of stuffed animals and teach them the lesson. Because when you can explain the lesson, then you can do it yourself. So, practice it, teach it, and then you'll know it for the test. So if you guys want to look, now you know to find the area of a pyramid by going 1/2, pay attention. 1/2 base, pay attention. My last tip for you is you want to make sure the night before you get plenty of rest. That means no Netflix, that means no staying up late to read or message your friends. You want to get plenty of rest the night before because you already know it because you've been studying. And then in the morning, make sure you get a healthy breakfast. Okay, I gotta go. Alright, those are a few of my helpful study tips. But remember, success begins and ends with you. Or is it S? Anyway, good luck studying.